Right now they have had costs up to $40, so they increased their cost by factor 4. Oh, that's dynamics. Currency, land prices, salaries, intensification of production systems. Now they had 2 years of very bad milk price, no grain, no tractors on the field, back to grazing, have cut costs tremendously, but they were going to the $40 line. If you look at the cost of Europe and the United States, there was a big gap between 2003 and 2012, but now the costs in Europe and the US are getting closer together. So this is a developed country story. On the developing country story, the story is pretty simple. A rapid rising cost of production. Why? If the economy is prospering, salaries are rising. If your salaries rise 5% per year, and your labor productivity is not improving, your labor cost is increasing 5% per year. If you do that for a couple of years, you're out of competitiveness. And of course, we wish every country a prospering overall economy, but if that happens, every structural change has to happen much faster, and you need to have efficiency gains on your farms by 5% or 10% to keep at least costs stable. And in a lot of countries we see that that's not going to happen, so that's why we see a rapid increase of costs in Brazil, in India, and especially in China. So, is that a story that already importing dairy countries, if they become richer and economically prosperous, they lose competitiveness? Yes, it's a tremendous challenge for a dairy region if your low rural wages rise to stay competitive. So, let's go one step deeper into dairy farm economics. This is a cost chart of 3 typical farms in Germany. We use that for policy advices because the people in the country want to know how competitive is Germany in milk. And you see the bar is the cost of production. This is a 30-cow farm, this is a 126-cow farm, this is a 700-cow farm in eastern Germany, which we have after the unification. And the dark blue bar, this is the cost of production which is in the profit and loss account. Simply you can call it cash cost. So, and then the light blue, this is opportunity cost. This is cost for family labor, for family land, and family capital. And what you see here, for example, the smaller the farms are, most of the cost is in the light blue bar. Overall, what you see in such a chart is there economies of scale in production. And you could say yes, the cost of the larger farm with around 120 and 600 farms are much cheaper than the 30-cow farm unit. That means the 30-cow farming model is not competitive in that sense. On the other side, there's no economies of scale at that point of time between 120 and the 700-cow farm. That means these two farming systems could exist parallel on that angle. Then the interesting question comes up and saying, well, the red dot is a milk price. Saying, how could this farm survive having a cost of production on total around $80 and getting a milk price of $50? How is that possible? Saying, well, let's have a look on the payment of the resources. We call that return to labor. And the orange bar is what is the salary a family member is earning by working on that farm. And a 30-cow farmer motivates his family members to work for €1 an hour. Whereas the salary level is around 15 to 20. So yesterday there was a question, yes, there are succession problems on farms. There is no succession problems on farms. There is a salary problem on farms. There is no shortage of labor on farms. There is an ability to pay for labor on farms. So this farm is basically a problem to pay labor. Very simple. The other farmers are now on a level of 100, decent. This is a family farm. They make 70% of the rural wage level. That somehow works. And the business farm is a normal case. The return to labor must be higher than the salary. Then this is viable. So what does this tell us? We can measure the economic performance of farming system. We can discuss it with processors, with farmers, with politicians, and say, this is the situation. What do we do about it? In Germany, the people say, yes, you need to pay smaller farmers a higher price. That's a policy proposal, not that useful. Yeah, but there are a number of policies you could think, and you could play around with this data, and then come to a conclusion in whatever direction you want. And we have IFCN, we use this tool. We don't tell policymakers what to do, but we could help them to think, what is the impact of their actions? Do they reach their goals with it? How does it affect the farming system A, B, and C? And do they reach the overall goals? So it's a very powerful tool for measure competitiveness, but at the same time also to analyze the impact of different policies. For example, in Morocco, your heifer subsidy policy could be wonderful to stimulate the impact on these farmers. Yes, so how could that look like Morocco? Well, I don't know, really, but I know you have small farms, you have medium farms, you have large farms, and I know you have a certain milk price in Iran you might balance on. And you will have a specific wage rate in Morocco, which is the competition wage rate which the dairy farmers need to perform. So, and that is technical mathematics. And now let's start with a picture for those people who are not economists. Future farming systems are the key for growth in a region. And what we need is a value-creating farming model. So what do you think, which farm here is creating value? The right one or the left one? Two farms. Both of them have hectare of land. Which one creates value? The left one. And which one is a dairy farm? Good one. If your dairy farms look like that, you have succession problems. They don't even think about sustainability of environmental improvement or whatever, there's no resources for it. And this farmer will complain for the processor not paying a good milk price. And for sure he's right. But this is not the dairy farmer, this is a dairy farmer. This is a poor rice crop farmer. Half a hectare of land, no other activities. And this is a guy who implemented a fitting farming model and has increased his economic prosperity. The house has been not changed, but substantially upgraded. The floor has been upgraded, the means of transportation has been upgraded. The pride has been upgraded. And do you think that this guy has a problem with succession? At least he would go to his son, and his son said, Dad, dairy is good. You know, I take over this farm and maybe I could buy the farmer next door and move from 3 cows to 6 cows. And maybe I could make a career into 20 cows and really become a rural entrepreneur. Then dairy development happens. And everything starts with a value-creating farming model, which we very simply could measure how that looks like. Good. So let us sum up. Well, milk price, very volatile, and has an impact on every country, even though you have tariffs. But in Morocco, be aware whether you have 100% tariff, and if you enter into a free trade agreement with Europe, you will have the European milk volatility, at least the French, and you will have lower beef prices. The social dimension for dairy, Sylvie, 1 billion people are impacted their livelihoods by dairy. So a wonderful story to contribute. Farm types, in a very simple sense, we have 3 types. And if you meet the needs of the key shareholders of these farmers, then you have a growing dairy sector. Dairy farm competitiveness, the cost of production ranges between 10 and $100 per 100 kg milk. And in Morocco, we see it at the moment around 35 to 40, but a heavy subsidy related from high beef prices and subsidies directly paid from the government, which is incorporated in this one. And the latest currency development helped to make Morocco more competitive. So the steps to support prosperity of the dairy region is very simple. It is a two-step approach. Measure where you are. The second one, search for the sustainable farming model like in Indonesia, and then you have done your job. The rest the farmer will do. Thank you very much for your attention.